ma'am. Right, see Mr. Joe Saab here. See Miss Erica on the line. Who else we have on the line? 224 area code. Welcome to the call. Perfect. All right, so tonight will definitely be drill for skill. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Tonight will definitely be drill for skill. So I always like to start off the call again with questions, or anybody have any challenges, anything that they want to discuss. So feel free to go ahead and we can start off with that. Okay, I'll start off with one real quick because I don't know about y'all, but I'm always having a challenge of getting better in my business. However, I did have a young lady that I peaked and passed, and we talked to the other day, actually just yesterday, and she was supposed to take a look at my video, at the peak and pass video. And then what happened was I didn't hear back from her. So one of the things that I just, let me see if I can find the text real quick. So I just, what I do in that case when I don't hear back from a person, again, I try not to chase people down. But what I did was, let me see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. What I did was I reached out to her this morning. I said, good morning. I just want to confirm that you did receive some information from me. You did receive my message. And her response was, yes, my daughter is out of the country. I'm handling something right now. Okay. I like to call that beef stroganoff. People say, what do you mean by beef stroganoff? Well, there's a story about a guy who was, I think his wife wanted him to cut the grass or something like that. And she said, would you cut the grass? And he said, yeah, I'll have some beef stroganoff. And she said, what do you mean by that? And he said, well, if I don't want to do something, any excuse will do. So he just made up something. So basically, to me, if I'm asking, did you watch the information? Did you receive it? Your response is, my daughter is out of the country. What does that have to do? Your daughter was out of the country when I talked to you yesterday. So I'm handling something right now. So all I do is I sent her a smiley face, and I won't be contacting her back. I'll wait for her to get back in contact with me. That's just how I operate, because I don't like chasing people down. It's just, to me, it's just an excuse, you know. So when you're ready, when this is important to you enough, then you reach back out to me. But as long as you understand that I'm not chasing you, then I'll definitely hear from her before she hears back from me. So that's my experience on the peaking and passing. Anybody, any other questions, anything? Excuse me.
I got a question.
Cool. Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
I've gotten quite a few people who responded to some of my forums and posts that I've been putting up, and they're unemployed, getting unemployment, and afraid to make the step because of that. Like, how do I deter them from that fear? Like, how are you afraid to make more money because you're unemployed?
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Unless a person shows me that they have the desire to still do something, even though they're unemployed, I let them go.
Okay. I mean, that's what I've done, because it's like, okay, I can't help you from that.
One of the things I was going to share tonight, and I'll go ahead and share it, you know, is that even though we have a system in place, the system works best when you have people that have three characteristics. Number one, they need to have credibility. Okay, if they have credibility, then the business will be easy for them. Number two, they need to have work ethic. Okay, so they need to come in here with a work ethic, a sick work ethic, willing to put forth the effort. If right now they're unemployed and things happen, everybody's situation is different, and they're not willing to say, you know what, I think I can work this, and depending on their situation, well, my wife is working right now. I think I could come in here and get this thing, everything I got. I'm willing to do it. That's somebody I'm working with. But if they ain't telling me that, oh, I'm not working right now, and well, I'm supposed to do that, I just tell them, go get a job. When you're ready, give me a call. And then the third one is they need to have credibility, they need to have work ethic, and they need to be competitive. So when you're talking to people, those are the things that you want to listen for from people. I told a lady asked me the other day, she said, I'm not working right now, so how does this fit my situation? And I said, I don't know. You watch the information, you tell me. What are you willing to do with your situation? She responded to my post on, you need to stop looking for a better job, looking for a passive income. Questioned information, and then when she watched it, she said, I don't even have a job right now. How does it work out for me? And I said, watch the information. If you feel that you have what it takes to come in here and get to work, and you have the support system, you got some money saved, I don't know your situation,
Right.
So what are you willing? What do you want to do? I can't do it. You can't do it.
Right.
When you're ready, let me know. But people gotta believe in themselves. They gotta want it. They gotta be hungry.
Okay.
So you're a recruiter. You're a builder. It's more than just signing somebody up, and then they're not gonna do nothing. That's a waste of your time and a waste of their time. Great question though. Great question. Yeah, I get that a lot, or I'll get somebody that's on disability. I'm on disability. They're afraid I'm going to lose my disability. Well, I did the research on that, and I found out disability says is that they need to have a consistent paycheck from their residual income, for the most part, that comes in on a steady basis before they lose their disability. So basically, it's going to take them already 5 months just to build a residual. So because that don't kick in for 5 months. But I mean, if they're just getting passive income checks, they could be making $1,000, $2,000, whatever, with just passive income, and they still won't lose their disability. So again, it's right back. Do you want to build this thing or not, or you just be stroking off of me? So that those things are easily to overcome. But just for everybody, think like a builder. And is this somebody that I want on my team? Not just, I'm just going to sign you up because you got $20. And since we're on that note, definitely want to address the situation that I see going around on social media. There's, you might not see it, which is good, but I just want to address it for those who do. There are some people that's marketing MyEcon, $20, come in and fast money, okay? Some of them are doing it big, some of them are making money. But if you come here to build something big and something that's going to last a long time, then I wouldn't take that route. Those people will make some money, but it won't last long. They won't be around. You'll look around and they'll be gone. Okay, that's that fast, easy money. If you sign people up on $20, then guess what? You got to keep them around for the next opportunity come around for $15. So MyEcon is a lot bigger than that. Offers a lot more than just you getting in for $20 to get a fat compensation plan. So don't get caught up in that mess, that fast money, because it don't last at all. That's not what this company is built up on. And I promise you this, you stick around, you work the principles. There's so many things that you can do to build your business. But if you build it right and build it solid and really look at helping people, we're here to help people build personal financial success, not to join an opportunity for $20 because it's better than another company. That doesn't hold water. It won't hold at all. You'll never build a strong residual income. All right. Not not to the tune of the type of money that most people want to make. It can actually do here. You might make $1,000, $8,000. You might make $20,000 a month doing that. But that's as far as you go. And if you're willing to settle for that, then go right for it. But I'm here to do 200,000 a month. I'm here to do something big, and most of us are as well. So build it right, build it strong, build it tight. All right. Good question, man. I appreciate that. Anybody else? All right, all right. Why am I not? Okay, cool. So, real quick, let's see who we got. We got Miss Erica on the line. We have Miss Sheila on the line. We got Chad on the line. We got Miss Jasmine on the line. And Miss Flo on the line. Is that Miss Flo?
Nope, that's Yolanda.
That's Yolanda. Hey, Miss Yolanda. All right. And where Miss D at, Erica? You talked with her?
I talked to her today.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So here's what I want to do real quick. One of the things that most people have a challenge with is being able to, again, transition the new associate on to becoming a developed associate. So what I did was real quick, I pulled up a script to assist you with that. Let me see, pull it up real quick. Because one of the things you got to do is we're focusing on when you bring aboard a new teammate, you want to focus on being able to take them, help them to get their 4 or 5 wide, and then also assist them and helping them to go deep. Okay. The thing is, the goal here, y'all, is to build people, to build a business of overrides. So you want to build people who you can train and ultimately put themselves in a position to produce. So you want to recruit, field train, and develop leaders. So the way to, and that's going to put you in an override business so that you're not the one that's constantly always out there recruiting. So you want to start developing legs of people over a period of time. I remember we spoke before about the 3 laws of building. And the first law is a recruit is not a recruit until they have a recruit. All right. The second law is a leg is not a leg until it's 4 levels deep. Okay. So once a person gets started, you immediately want to take them 4 levels deep. So that's what I'm working on. Mr. Jeff just got started with us down in Atlanta, actually. I'm having him work on his list right now. And that's what I'm telling him. That's what I'm marketing to him. I'm letting him know we're going to take your leg 4 levels deep. We're going to take you 4 wide, and I'm going to help you to go 4 deep. Okay. So every time you bring somebody aboard, you immediately want to jump on that person and help them start going deep right away. Okay. So I'm gonna give you just a quick script that I made a long time ago. Actually, this is in a Young Wealth Builders group under files, and I'll put it on the other website. But the key here is just you have to think ahead of your business. And you have to think of all the areas that you might be weak at. And then ahead of time, you want to go ahead and start putting those measures in place. So what am I saying here? If you bring somebody aboard, you need to think, what do I have to do to get that person up and running? What areas am I not comfortable at where I can get them up and running right away so that they can start seeing some success? If they don't see success, then they're going to be gone from a building standpoint. Great thing about MyEcon is we can help them adjust their W-4 if they're not self-employed, so they can see some success there with changing their W-4. However, you want to start building them a team right away. You want to get them in the field anywhere from 24, 48, no later than 72 hours, unless they have a situation that's going on where they can't. But as you want to get them in the field, you want to have them put together their list right away so that they can start seeing some success, okay? And then you want to break their list down to their top 3 people, okay, that they want to share this with, preferably want to be in business with, all right? So you're asking them, who out of these 3, why would you pick these 3 people, okay? Well, tell me a little bit about them. Are they competitive? Do they have work ethic? Are they this? Are they that? So you get to learn a little bit about them. Now, this is a script. You don't have to use this, but I just want to give you an example of how you can get on the phone and get that new teammate on the phone and what it should sound like as you're helping them to build their business. So let's say Melanie is introducing me to Erica. I would say, my name is Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you. I promise I will be brief. We're really excited that Erica just came to work with us, and we work with an organization called the Extra Digit Movement. We teach wealth building strategies. We're also expanding our operations in your area, and we're also looking for quality talent. Now, what am I doing there? I'm also planting that seed of the business side as well, because this is a person that they don't know anything about anything. All Erica said, or all Melanie said, was, hey, we're just going to give you a call. I have some information I want to share with you. I was talking to you about making extra money. Remember, I was talking to you about 369, whatever. But we still want to put on top of the table that we're expanding our operations and we're looking for quality talent. So we're showing this person that we're looking for people who want to make money. I asked Melanie, who does she know that was motivated, that was ambitious, and didn't mess around when it comes to their money? Okay, and they deserve to know about what it is that we do. Melanie mentioned you. Is that true? Okay. And then Erica will say, yeah, that's me. Say, great. Erica, what we like to do is we like to invite you to take a quick look at our program. We have 5 videos. This is an old script. This is when we had the Brian Bean stuff. So we have a video that we like to share with you. It's about 40 minutes long. Okay, takes about 40 minutes to watch everything. Okay, let me back up real quick because this is an old script. Let me back it up. What we like to do is to invite you to take we're gonna send them over the 5-minute video. All right, so that's what that would say. But I'm just giving you the gist. I pulled this up today and I was like, man, this is something that people can just utilize. You want to change the wording a little bit to get them a 5-minute video. So let me change it up real quick. It will sound like this. What we'd like to do is send you over a quick 5-minute video that will show you a little bit about what we do. Okay. And then it's going to, I'm jacking this one all up here. Okay. But basically that's what it would sound like. I call it a triangle 3-way invite. And then you can just say, we'll send you a quick 5-minute video. If you like what you see, great. We'll get back on the phone and find out if you want more information. If you don't like what you see, that's great. Thanks for taking a look, okay? And then if we sent that information over to you, would you be open to take a look at it? So I'll always ask a question. But anyway, the first part here is, and you want to take this and you want to take it and make it yours, but it will just give you something that you can work with, because right now, if I was to say, have everybody go down the line and hear what they're saying, you will see why nobody has duplication going on in their business, okay? Or you have another person with another person going 3 to 4 levels deep. I sat down the other night and wrote down everybody's organization for the most part that I know very closely, and nobody's organization is down 3 to 4 levels deep, okay? So there's a problem there. So we need to be confident. Now I'll make up another one, but I just happened to find this one today. I sent it over to Dre, and I also tagged Erica in it. But this is the framework that you want to use, again, to be able to help your new associate, get them on the phone and have them start making phone calls. Now, they're not going to do it. One of the mistakes that I made is waiting around for the new teammate to come to me with, oh, we got to call this person. We need to call this person. They're not going to do it. 95% of them are not going to do it. They're going to be risk adverse, okay? So you're going to have to build something underneath them, okay? So if they give you that, y'all get together and y'all go over the list right after they're getting started. They do the fast start training, and you meet with them and go through a few things. You want to make sure that you get their top 3, and you want to make calls right then and there, Okay, you got to show them some success. So you need to know what you're saying, and you need to come across kind of strong. Okay, so you need to know what you're saying, and you want to come across strong so that you can help that person get results. And then you also want to make sure that they have the 5-minute video already queued up so they can send that over to them. All right, any questions on that? All right, okay. Cool. All right. So let's do a little bit of drill for skill real quick. So I got Miss Erica. We'll start with Erica. What's on the camera? Miss Erica.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So let's walk through getting what do you say to a new teammate when you're getting them started?
To a new teammate?
Yes.
Well, what I do is, well, first I have them send you a friend request. I first have them register for extra digit training, and off of this extra digit training, the Go for Go video is no longer there.
Okay, so let's say you're talking to me. We're role playing. I'm the new
Okay.
teammate. How would you get me going? How would you get me up and running?
Okay, so Andre, first what I want you to do is you're going to receive an email, a welcome email. It's going to have a temporary pin. Follow the instructions in that email to set up your website, and it's gonna take you right to your back office. You also want to go to extradigittraining.com, create an account there. What you want to do is watch those first. I normally say 3, but it's only 2 now. The videos under investment, no, business strategies. Business strategies is a 50-15-5 video, and then the art of peaking and passing. Once you get that taken care of, oh, you know what? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I tell them to set up the direct deposit as well, because that's something that I was originally missing. And so they weren't doing that. So I have them set up their direct deposit as well. But I give them a list of things to do and set up a date to call back in usually 3 days to get back on the phone.
What happened to the role play?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I told you I came off the role play. Okay, Andre, the first thing, so you've signed up. I received the email saying that you signed up.
Okay, so let's bypass all the we're gonna bypass the technical stuff like that, sign up for extra digit movement. I want to build the business. How can you get me started so that I can have a successful start off of building the business?
I don't know. What should I be saying? If it's not doing all that first and then registering on that quick start training, what should I be telling them?
There we have it. There we have it. Okay. Dre, you there? Can you answer that, Dre?
Can you hear me?
Okay, you on the road?
Yeah, I can answer. It's pretty loud.
Okay, you kind of fuzzy though. That's okay.
Go ahead, you good? Can you hear me?
Kind of fuzzy. Don't worry, I'll do it. Trey, I'm gonna mute you out.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So, all right, Erica. One of the things. So, Erica, can you come back on the line?
I'm back.
Role play with me.
Okay.
Okay, great. So, Erica, you had welcome to the team. So now, after what What I'm gonna have you do when you get started, I'm gonna have you go to the Young Wealth Builders group. I'm gonna get you plugged into those groups and everything, and then I'm gonna have you watch the Fast Start training presentation. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Right underneath on that Fast Start presentation there, you'll also see where there's a thing that says log on to extradigittraining.com. You want to go by there and you want to watch the there should be 3 videos there. One's going to teach you about prospect peaking and passing by Don Wilson. You're going to watch one called The Art of Peaking by Brian Bean, and then you're going to watch another video called 50-15-5. That'll be right under business income. And now, so let's say you've already watched those videos. Now we're going to, because you saw the Fast Start video, I said in that video to go ahead and start working on your list. So did you get a chance to start putting together your list?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Do you have, last time we spoke, you said you have the ability to put together a list of 25 people. Is that something that you can still do?
I can't. Andre, can I stop you?
Yeah.
So what we're doing now, we've already advised the new person or the new teammate. We've already done this. We've already done advised them to do the Fast Start and the business income videos, and now we're back on the phone.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, you want to get back on the phone with them. This is after a couple of days after they've had a chance to watch that, do their W4. You want to give them some time to watch the Fast Start training as well to get them well acclimated with what we got going on. So I'm always going to start my call with you. Also, too, is do you have any questions thus far?
Okay. So far, no, I don't have any.
Okay, right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put together your list of 25 names. I have some time. I ask you to take some time, about 30 minutes. It'd be about 30, 45 minutes, so that depending on if you did your list or not. So since you haven't done it, we'll go ahead and start working on that real quick. I need you to go ahead and start putting together your list. So when you put together your list, what we're going to do is we're going to break down the list. I want you to tell me about these people here on the list, who they are, what they do, and any qualities that you could tell me about them. Now, out of these 25 people on your list here, Erica, who are the top 3 that you would say you're the most closest to?
The top 3, I would say Melanie.
Okay.
Andre and Chad.
Okay. Great. So Melanie, Andre, and Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So why would you say Melanie? Is she ambitious? She enthusiastic? Would you say she's competitive? A hard worker? What would you say about her?
I would say Melanie is ambitious.
Okay.
She's a hard worker and she's competitive.
Gotcha. And what about Dre? Why would he be good for the business?
Dre is a people person.
Great people.
Yes, he can explain things well.
Okay. And Chad, why would you say Chad?
Chad is the type that never meets a stranger.
Never meets a stranger. Okay, great, perfect. That's awesome. Good people. All right, great. So what we want to do, Erica, is we want to go ahead and we're going to give these people a call here in a few minutes. But just want to let you know how we want to build this thing. My goal is to get you off to a great start in the next 30 days. So I got 30 days to get you up and running and start building a team underneath you. If you get your first 2 people, that'll put you at the first level, the first promotion position, which is executive vice president. But what we want to do is we want to get you to EVP gold as quickly as possible. We want to get you, and that's 10 active associates on your team minimum. Okay. So the way we want to do that is I want you to focus on going 4 wide, meaning put 4 people on your team personal. I'm gonna help you to do that. But also, as we bring people aboard, I'm gonna do what's called going 4 to 5 deep. Okay. So I'm gonna help build a leg underneath you, and when we're done, by the end of 30 days, we want to have 10 to 15 people on your team. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. Now, we also have training on Thursday. I said that was said in the video and stuff like that. So that's something that you can commit to, being on training either on Thursday night or Sunday night. They're both at 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, great. So training is important, as he said in the video, so that you can plug in and learn the business. And we're going to work this thing. And you told me, and on what days, I know you work a funny schedule, but what days are you available for us to work together?
On
Or
Tuesday
what time?
or Tuesday evenings, or pretty much all day on Saturdays.
Okay. All right. All right. So those days is the ones that we want to be able to make phone calls and get together and make stuff happen. Now, last but not least, before we start making a few calls, do you remember the video that you watched when he talked about the system, the 6 Ps?
Yes.
Okay. Do you? I know you don't. You might not memorize them all, but can you recite any of them?
He said something about prospect and peeking and passing and plugging in.
Okay, great, great. So it's prospect, peek and pass, present, plug in, and promote. You want to master that. You want to memorize that, and you want to be able to say that in your sleep. Reason being because that's the system that's going to help you to build your business. I also sent you over 2 videos when I prospected you, when I started talking to you. I sent you over the quick 5-minute video. Do you still have that video in your text messages?
I do.
Okay, and then there's a presentation video that website www.youngwealthbuilders.weebly. You still have that one too?
Yeah, I had that.
Great. So what we're going to do is we're going to call Melanie, we're going to call Dre, and we're going to call Chad. I want to go ahead and show you some success right away, and we'll try to make something happen. How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay. So all I need you to do is to you've already talked to Melanie or Dre and let them know that we'd be giving them a call, or we can just call them out of the blue. Either way, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I'll tell the new teammate, if you go ahead and give them a heads up that we'll be giving them a call, don't tell them everything. Just give them a sizzle. Give them a little sizzle. Don't give them the whole state. Just say, I got something kind of hot. I want you to take a look at it. I might be giving you a call. I want to introduce you to somebody. Got someone I want to share with you. Somebody I want you. All right. So so all I need you to do, Erica, real quick, is I need you to introduce me to Melanie. That's all I need you to do. You don't have to say nothing fancy. All I try to have you do is really say about 2 or 3 things about me, and then just introduce me to Melanie, and then I'll take over from there. How's that sound?
You want me to call Melanie and introduce you to Melanie?
No. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. Give them 1 potato chip. What you talking about, Jeff? Oh, could you hear my wife hollering in the background? But yeah, so we're gonna call her. We're gonna do and then all I need you to do is introduce me to her. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So let's do a quick role play before we do that, so that you make sure that you're comfortable, and then we can go ahead and execute. So,
Okay.
and again, I just want you to be comfortable. It's just like as if I was a landscaper. I just cut your grass, and you was going to introduce me to Melanie so that we can do business together, and I can come over and cut her grass. So just a simple introduction works fine. Normally, I'll say something like this. I'll give you an example. Hey, Melanie, I want you to introduce you to Andre. He's my new business partner. We're going to be working together, and Andre knows all the facts about what I was telling you about. He's doing big things in the company, building a huge team. So I want you to meet Melanie, Andre.
Okay.
Okay. Jeff said give him 1 tater chip, not the whole bag. And make sure it's not legs. All right. So role play with me real quick so that I just make sure that you're comfortable, and then let's make some calls.
Okay.
So ring ring, you were introducing me to I'll be Melanie. Hello?
Hey Melanie, how you doing?
I'm good. What's going on?
Melanie, remember I was telling you about the business I just joined?
Right.
I told you I may be giving you a call with my business partner on the line.
Right. Okay.
Okay, I do have my business partner on the line. I just wanted to introduce him to you.
Okay.
His name is Andre. Andre is really doing big things in the business. He knows all the facts about what I was telling you about earlier.
Okay.
He's been with the company for quite a while and building a huge team.
Okay.
Melanie, this is Andre. Andre, Melanie.
Okay. Okay. Great. Hey, Andre. All right, good, perfect, excellent. So that's all we need to do. And sometimes I even tell a new teammate, I say, hey, just write down 3 things real quick. That way you can look at it, and no need to be nervous because this is your friend. You know who they are. So let's do that then. Let's give Melanie a call real quick if she's available to chat. See, let's give her a call. Melanie, you available?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right, Erica, give her a call.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Melanie, how are you?
Hey, Erica, what's going on?
Nothing much, Melanie. You remember me talking to you earlier, letting you know I joined a business about building wealth?
Yeah.
And do you remember me telling you I may give you a call later on today with my business partner on the line?
I do.
Melanie, I have my business partner on the line. His name is Andre. He has been in this business. He's doing real big things. He's been with the company for quite some time, building a huge team and teaching me everything he knows. Andre, Melanie, Andre.
All right. Hey, Melanie, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Like Erica said, my name's Andre. It's such a pleasure to meet you. She's been telling me a lot about you. And I promise we'll be brief. We won't take up too much of your time, but we're really excited because Erica just came to work with us. And we work with a financial education company called Extra Digit. And we teach wealth building strategies. And we're also in the process of expanding our operations like Erica told you. And I asked Erica, I said, Erica, who do you know that's motivated, that's ambitious, and doesn't mess around when it comes to their money? And she said, you got to talk to Melanie. Is that true?
Absolutely.
Right on. So Melanie, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but we also teach a wealth building strategy called income shifting. Have you ever heard of that before?
I have not.
Okay. Income shifting, basically, we just show a person how to go from employee to employee or self-employed to ultimately becoming an investor. And basically what that means, we show you how to go from working for money to ultimately having money working for you. But what we like to do real quick, Melanie, is with your permission, send you over a quick 5-minute video that explains a little bit about who we are and what we do. And then if you like what you see from there, we love to get some more information over to you. How does that sound?
That sounds all right.
Okay, great. So Erica's going to send that video over to you real quick. And then, it's like I said, it's about 5 minutes. How soon can you take a look at that so we can find out if you want more information or not?
If you send it now, I'll be done in 5 minutes.
Okay, great. So Erica's going to send that over to you. And I have 9:08 Eastern time right now. We'll call you back at about 9:20. How's that sound?
That's perfect.
Perfect. Melanie, it's a pleasure chatting with you. Look forward to talking back with you within the next 10 minutes. All right?
All right.
All right. Talk to you soon. Okay. So now what I do from there is, any questions on that? All right. So what I do from there is, yeah, it's a little bit time consuming there, but I have a brand new person. Erica, she's a baby in the business. Okay. So I got to spend that, be willing to have that time to walk her through each and every step. So guess what? When I get off the phone with Melanie, I'm going to get back on the phone, have Erica, we're going to clear the line. Erica's going to send over that video, and then I'm going to get Erica back on the line, and we're going to do a brief recap. Erica, did you hear what I said? Great job on the great business on the introduction. You did awesome. Just like that. Say the same thing over and over. Melanie was great. She had a great personality. I mean, she's going to like what she sees. I might talk a little bit more sometimes, depending on how that person responds, but it's going to go similar to just like that. Get right down to business. So we're going to send that over, and then 9:20 rolls around. We're going to get right back on the phone, me, Erica, and Melanie, and we're going to find out if she wants more information. Okay, so let's do that real quick.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, Melanie.
Hey.
I told you we would be calling you back at 9:20. We are back.
All right, I'm here.
Hey, Melanie.
Andre, you there?
Hey, did you get a chance to watch that video?
I did.
Good information?
Absolutely good information.
Awesome. So would you like to hear more information based upon what you just saw?
I absolutely would.
Great, great. So what we're going to do from here, Melanie, is we're going to send you over a full overview. Now, that's about 40 minutes long. It's going to take a little bit more time, but you're going to get all the details, everything that we do concerning income shifting. But before I have Erica send that over to you, what I would like to do is we like to schedule a time to follow back up with you after you had a chance to watch everything so that we can get all your questions answered. Any more details that you need to know and see if we're a good fit to work together. So if Erica sent that over to you right now, how soon can you watch it so we can get back on the phone with you within the next 24 hours or so?
If she sends it over right now, I could probably take a look at it this evening and we can get back on the phone.
Okay. You want to get back on the phone this evening or tomorrow morning be better?
No, this evening will work. I'll be busy in the morning, so we need to go ahead and probably get me tonight.
Okay, so it's like I said, about 40 minutes long. It's 9 o'clock now. Would 10 or 10:30 be best for you?
10 o'clock is better.
Okay, great. So we'll call you at 10. Melanie, if anything comes up, the babies get the babies in the bed later, or it just time just got away from you, because you give us a courtesy and let Erica know that we won't be able to make that appointment and we can reschedule.
Absolutely.
Okay. And if anything happens on our end, we'll do the same.
Thank you so much.
All right. So Erica's going to send that over to you, and then we will follow back up with you. The first video is the main video you want to watch. It's 40 minutes long. If you have some time to begin the other ones, they're just there for additional information. Make sense?
Okay, makes sense.
All right. So we will talk with you in about an hour.
All righty.
Perfect. Okay. Great. So that's how we would do that. We would take her through that process, and then I would immediately get back on the phone with Erica and say, "Did you see what I did there?" Okay, so I scheduled a follow-up. We sent that over there. She didn't have any questions because I was continuing asking questions. I try to control the process as much as possible, so she's not hitting us with a bunch of questions if she does. But that's why we do this call with you on, so you can hear everything. Again, Erica's just a baby in the business, so we want to walk her through every step. You can't throw people out there to the wolves and say, watch the video and hope they get it, and then wonder why they're not doing nothing. You got to walk them through and hold their hand so that you can build leaders, okay? So, and that's how you do it. And then after that, we would give Chad a call, okay? After that, we give Dre a call. Now we got some activity going. We have some follow-up set. If we do enough, okay, 4, 5, I had one guy just get started. We did like 10 calls, and so the more that you do, the more success you're going to be able to show that person. But you don't want to overwhelm the new teammate with too much. As they first getting started, they're gonna get exhausted because it might be a little bit nerve-wracking depending on who you're working with. So, any questions on that? Good. Thank you for the role play, ladies.
Melanie, you was too easy on him.
I know. I should have said no. I ain't doing this.
Yeah, you were what we call in the car business a lay down.
That was easy, right? So, yeah, and then again, you have the good point, Joe. So I've had people, ask questions and say other things, and if it don't go that way, again, you get back on the phone with the new teammate and say, hey, this is a part of the business. This is how the business works. You're going to get some rejection. You're going to get some people that's going to say no, and it just happened that way. All right. So good stuff. All right. So let's see who we have.
Hey, Dre, I'd like to say something.
Yes, sir.
I kind of, in a joking way, when I type that information out to you, I answer my own question. Is probably something that can help a lot of people out. I've been doing a lot of peak and passes.
Okay.
And one of the things I've been running into, which I'm kind of answering my own question, I'm giving too much information up front. Me being excited with learning, I'm giving too much information instead of just following the process. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that could become a problem because I'm running into that problem right now, and just kind of listening tonight is bringing me back to basics, because sometimes we can get ahead of ourselves.
Right. Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's a good point. Good point, Mr. Joe. Yeah, just want to let them know what we do. You know, let them know what we do, and then get the information to them. And my mindset is let Brian Bean do the work. Let Brian Bean do the work. All right. So good point. Good point. Good point. All right. All right. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Who we got? Who we got on here? Most of these people I do not recognize. All right, Miss Yolanda, can you talk? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, all right. So, where are we at in the process? Are you peaking and passing? Are you scheduling follow-ups? Or where are you at in the process?
Well, I'm doing the peak and passes, but like Joseph said, I guess my excitement is pretty much giving out too much information, and then when I go to try to schedule the return, then I don't hear from them, or they make up the excuses. So that's what's basically going on with me.
Okay. So when you say they make up excuses, what do you mean?
Like if I send them the 5-minute video, and then I'll call them back or try to call them back, either they don't answer, or if I say I'm gonna send them the video and they say they'll watch it, and then when you get back to them and they still haven't watched it, so it's just like I almost feel like I'm chasing them, which I know I shouldn't. So yeah.
Okay, okay. And when you say you're giving them too information, what do you mean by that?
Just pretty much like, telling them about the business, and I know I should just send the video and let it speak for itself. So I think that's pretty much, I pretty much would say more than I should, opposed to just letting the video speak for itself. So that is what I'm really working on.
Okay. Give me an example of saying too much.
Let me see an example of a young lady. Hi, Kim, how you doing? She'll be like, okay, I'm good. Can I interest you in some of the business that I'm in? And then she'll say, okay, what is it? Well, I'm in a business called, I'm in a wealth business program, which allows you to, see, I'm getting all.
So far, you're fine. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. That's what this is for.
Okay.
Drill for skill.
Okay. I'm in a wealth building program, which teaches you to, it teaches you basically about your, see, I can't get the words. I'm getting scrubbed over that. I think that's what it is. I get more nervous trying to pretty much explain. And then when I do get the chance to explain, I'm probably saying too much instead of just letting the video speak for itself. So that's basically my problem. I got to get past that nervousness too, which I don't know why I should be nervous, but I got to become more confident when I'm really speaking to people.
Okay. Cool. And at least you are, all right, Chad. At least you are talking to people. Now, repetition is the mother of learning. You want to write that down. Repetition is the mother of learning. So you have to find out what you want to say, what you're going to say, and you want to, okay, Eric, I see. You want to practice, drill and rehearse, and you want to do the same thing over and over and over again until you find something better. Then you want to practice that over and over and over again. You got to have something that you say that you can say it by heart. Okay.
Right.
But, it has to be by heart. It has to flow out of your mouth by heart. The church and the 23rd Psalms is is the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Okay, so I know that by heart. I can say it in my sleep. You know, somebody said, well, what is income shifting? I've figured out by heart how to say we show a person how to go from employee to self-employed or employee to ultimately become an investor. We show you how to have money working for you instead of you working for money. Does that make sense? I say it over and over and over again. So you got to say the same thing over and over again. You can't be thinking while you're talking to a person. It needs to be rolling off. Then you have to practice it. Okay. I'm going to also let everybody know that the business will go a lot easier for you if you approach from them making money standpoint. Okay. So I'm going to let everybody know that you are a builder. Okay. You are a builder. You know how they do the nights? I'm knighting you right now to be a builder. You need to start thinking from a standpoint of, I am hired, I have been hired by MyEcon as a 1099 to build and help create mass distribution of the financial success system membership. Okay. That's what you do here. At the same time, you're working the strategies and using the product yourself, but you have been commissioned, that's the word I'm looking for, to help market and distribute the personal financial success system. Now, I am also here to build, I have been commissioned to build a team of associates who market the personal financial success system. If you see yourself that way, then when you talk to people, you don't want to talk to them about the program per se, the wealth building program per se, because you're here to build a business. Those that show up on this call, for the most part, are here to learn how to build the business so that you can get in the override business and get checks while you sleep. You'll never get checks while you sleep having everybody join because we can help you to build wealth, or you marketing the membership. Okay, because you'll never get in the override business. You will sign somebody up, and then they'll go away, and they'll keep the program and they'll work the strategies, but they'll never build anything as a builder so that you can get overrides. All right. So in order to get overrides, you're going to have to bring a body in that wants the business just like you, somebody that's competitive, somebody that has work ethic, and somebody that has credibility. So when you're talking to people, you will come across as a person that is hiring people. Okay. So because people don't show up on the call, if I was a manager at McDonald's and I'm talking to somebody and they coming in for an interview, if they don't show up, oh, well, you just lost an opportunity to work here. Okay. I don't get bothered. I don't say, what did I do wrong? I don't do none of that. You just missed out on the opportunity. You told me you was looking for a job. Now I give you one opportunity coming for an interview, and you don't show up. You don't answer the phone. You don't do this. You don't do that. That's how I see my business. So it doesn't frustrate me when people do those things. Not saying it frustrates you, but it doesn't frustrate me because I am a builder. I'm looking for people that have those qualities, that's competitive, that have work ethic, that have credibility, okay, and can do what they say they're going to do. All right. So when you talk to people, you ask them, do you keep your options open for earning additional income outside of what you're currently doing? Do you keep your options open if there was a way for you to make some serious money outside of what you're currently doing? Yes. What is it? Well, I work with a financial education company. We teach wealth building strategies called income shifting. Have you heard of that before? No, I haven't. Great. What I like to do is get some information into your hands about what it is that we do. If you like what you see from there, we'll go from there. If not, no big deal. Okay. So you got to come from a standpoint, and then of that, I'm looking for builders. Now, if they don't want to build, if they see the information and say, man, I like that, I might not want to build a business, but I like what y'all do. Well, guess what? You still got to sign up. But if you come from a standpoint of working the strategies, they're going to join, they work the strategies, and you back out by yourself. You're just a salesperson Robert Kiyosaki says cash flow quadrant is employee, self-employed, business owner, investor. If all you're doing is selling the membership, you are a salesperson and you just bought yourself a job. I'm over here in the B quadrant. I'm a business builder. Okay, you want to come over to the business builder, build you a business, build you an asset that can make money, right, while you're sleeping. The only way to do that is you have to build a team. You got to build a team. So I build teams first, and if you want to get some of these strategies and utilize the membership, then you can do that as well. If you don't want to build this asset, but you better build some type of asset. Okay. But so I'm offering you an opportunity to come and work. So that's my first initial mindset on everybody that I approach. Okay. So I'm telling you, you want to make that shift. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to make that shift. And then when you do that shift, you don't take no mess from people. Okay. And it's a whole different ball game. All right. You know, so it's like, hey, so-and-so, what you up to? Oh, nothing much. Hey, I ran across an opportunity. I don't know if it's for you or not. I don't even know if you even qualify. But if there's a way for you to make some additional income outside of what you currently do, would you be open to it? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, hey, bro, I'm looking for somebody that's serious, somebody that got some work ethic, somebody that's competitive, somebody that's hungry. Is that you? Yeah. Let's do this. I'm gonna send you over a quick 5-minute video that tells you a little bit about who we are and what we do. And then I'm gonna call you back after you watch it to find out if you want more information. Now, I'm looking for somebody that's serious. If you watch the video, can you get back on the phone with me after you watched it to let me know if you want more information or not? Because I'm not gonna chase you down. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Great. So now you got some posture about you, and now they'll work with you because you're leading them. People need leadership, but if you're trying to get them, then they're gonna do all the excuses and treat you all kind of way, not pick up, and someone's gonna do it anyway. But because you've postured up is why they won't pick up the phone. But if you're not posturing up, if you don't have a posture about yourself, then they're gonna treat you any kind of way. Okay, so that is what I'm always constantly getting better at and tweaking. Okay. Now, again, we just did a role play with the 3-way call. I don't do that to the 3-way call person. Okay. My teammates prospect because you don't treat them that way. Okay. You're going based upon the credibility of that new teammate and that prospect, and you let that work itself out, you know? So that was a huge question that I had in my mind till Brian Bean cleared that up for me. So, but if I treat my own prospects that way, hey, I'm not messing around. I'm looking for the best of the best. I'm looking for some winners, some leaders, somebody want to be a part of history in the making. Does that sound like something you want to know more about? Yes or no? Can we get back on the phone? Can you watch the presentation? Can we, ask questions, be that leader, okay? Practice it, drill it, rehearse it, get you a line that you're going to use and wear it out. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure. Let's okay. Let's see here. All right. Anybody else need to do a role play? We got 60 seconds. Anybody else brave enough to do a role play?
Hey, Andre, how you doing?
Good. Who's that?
I'm Alex Jones.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to meet you yet, but I do follow most of your videos first, maybe the chance I get.
Awesome.
But I got a question.
Yes, sir.
My issue is that I peek and pass lots of individuals, right?
Right.
But my issue is I never get their information. So what I do is, okay, so I work for AT&T.
Okay.
And I go in people's houses all the time, and
right.
If I think they're a good fit for the business, I would engage them.
Right.
And a lot of times, I won't get the information back, and because I work for the company, I don't want to seem as if I'm trying to solicit them and then have a conflict then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what's a good way to make sure I get the information back and not feel as if I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right. So are you engaging with them? You having a good conversation with them, and you know there's a connection there, and you like to recruit them or like to?
Yes.
Okay. So what I would do is a good line to say off the record, and say that to them. Say, you know what, man, it's been a pleasure chatting with you. Off the record, I'm in the process of expanding my business in the area. You know, I do this. I do this as well, but I'm also building a business in the area. And man, I like your personality. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. But what I like to do is I like to share with you a little bit about what we do. I work with a financial education company on the side, and I'm at work right now, so I don't want to, you know, I don't want to mix that. But if you, I like to give you my number, my card, or my business card, or my number, and then maybe we can talk when I'm off and when there's a better time to chat with you, and ask them, how does that sound? And if they say yeah, then you say, again, here's my number. What's a good number for me to get in contact with you when I'm off, and then we can talk and see if it's a good fit.
Okay. Hey, and one more thing.
Yes,
I came on late. What is the 5-minute video that y'all talking about? I mean, I got several videos, but I don't know which one I like the best. So, what's a good 5-minute video to send out?
Okay. We use, let's see here. We use a video on, I'll pull it up on the screen there. Somebody might drop it in the group for you, but I'll pull it up, or I'll put it up on the screen for you real quick. If you go to YouTube and pull up From Ashy to Classy, Brian Bean, that's the one that we use. It's just a quick 5-minute video. And, oh, okay, here we go, share screen. And also there's another one too, but let's see here. Okay. All right.
Andre, this is Sheila. I can drop it to him. I know
Okay.
Alex.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you know Alex?
Thanks, Sheila.
Okay, great.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So yeah, she'll share that with you. She shared it with me the other day. But yeah, so you send that quick 5-minute video to them, and then you just get back on the phone, and you always want to control the process. So you send the video over to them, and then you schedule time to follow back up with them after they watch that video, and try to get them to watch it as soon as possible. I say, how soon can you watch it? It's only 5 minutes. You know, people be like, oh, let me get tomorrow and all this stuff. I just say, hey, look, if you can't get to it till tomorrow, I'll just send it to you tomorrow. When would be a good time tomorrow? But it's only 5 minutes. You can't. People act like they can't find 5 minutes sometimes. But that lets me know where their interest level is at as well. You know, again, I'm a builder, so I'm not trying to get people. I want to know who's hungry, who wants this just like me. When I first saw it, I mean, so good questions.
Okay. All right, man. Good information, man. Thanks a lot.
My pleasure. So yeah, so when you're at work, one of the things, you know, for everybody is a good word to use is off the record, you know, or I know this is not a good time because I'm at work right now, or you're at work, or you're talking to somebody that's at work. I know it's not a good time, but I think it was a pleasure chatting with you. I think you'd be great with my business, and I can see you looking for earning additional income, or let me actually, you keep your options open for earning additional income outside of what you're doing right now. Yeah, great. Well, look, I work with a financial education company. I'm not going to go into it right now because I'm at work, but what I love to do is exchange numbers real quick. And if you don't mind, I'll give you a quick call and get some information into your hands, see if it's a good fit for you or not. Okay. And then see what they say, you know, see what they say. Cool. All right. So congratulations to everybody. We're done. Congratulations to everybody who have been getting results out there, peaking and passing. We're putting some contests in place for the month and some leaders bulletins. We're gonna drive some competition. We want to focus on, again, when you bring a new person aboard, helping them go 4 wide, helping them go 4 deep. and getting them trained within 30 days. They need to know the system within 30 days of getting started. The goal is to produce a minimum of 2 leaders a month that know the system, that know what we're doing, so that you can start building your organization. If you haven't seen, appreciate that, Joe. If you haven't seen the video that I did on how to scale your business to 100,000 a month, okay, then you want to watch that video, because that's the system I'm focusing on right now, and it's and that's the only one I'll be focusing on. Been a long time coming, learning how to do this, and do lots of trial and error, and this is the best way to do it. It takes work, but the work will pay off. And again, the fast money, the fast stuff that's going on out there, I don't have a problem. Now people are building funnels, and I think Brian Bean has a funnel. That I don't have a challenge with. The last thing I want you not to do is to miss out on your development. So there's a lot of people that, I don't have any of the flyers up, but I see people just saying $20, get in, $20, $20, $20. If all you're selling is a $20 program, then you missed the whole thing. Okay, this isn't about a $20 program. It's just like the elders say, whatever you brought them in with, whatever you found your man with, that's what you're gonna have to keep them with. All right. So if you just got them in on a $20 deal, then you're gonna have to keep them in on a $20 deal, because they join a bunch of nothing for $20. Okay. But if you marketing a system with personal financial success, cash, asset, cash, a system where they could actually change their life and set themselves free, and it's only $20 to get started, $34.95 a month, then you're bringing value and you're helping those people to develop. And on top of that, you're ultimately developing yourself. Set up the funnel, set up all that, but you need to learn how to master the system. You need to learn how to present, because God forbid it goes from 20 to 70 right at the end of August. God forbid it goes back up to 179 or 199. Then what happens to your $20 biz out? Okay, how you gonna push that? So you got to have the skill level, which is what we teach. Okay, so that it don't matter if it's 179, 199, 2009. You use these same strategies. Okay, you use these same prospect, peak, and pass systems, and getting people rocking and rolling, so that they can go out there and change their life. Now all we want to do is just do it fast. Figure out how to do it faster, how to build systems and build it faster. All right, and I want to say this too: learn the presentation. In your spare time, learn the presentation, because I'm kind of upset about some things I've been seeing out there, and I want us to really start taking over. It's time for us to take over and to be at the forefront of this company, and stand up for what this company is really for, and it's not no mess. So it's time for our voice to be heard all across your state, all in your city. You need to put 10,000 people on your team in your city. We need to put 10,000 people in our city on our team. It's time for us to take over and silence all that mess that's out there. So, cool. Somebody's asking for the video, Miss Hunter. So it's under, again, if you go to YouTube, or I have Miss, it'll be in the Young Wealth Builders group. So if Miss Sheila can drop that in the Young Wealth Builders group, I can do it too. But if somebody drop that in the Young Wealth Builders group, but it's,
I'll send it to you again. You want me to send it to you? I can send it to Miss Hunter if you want me
to. Yeah. I appreciate that. Cool. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll be talking a little bit more. Had a lot of stuff to go over tonight. Good drill for skill. Hope that was helpful, beneficial. We got to do a good job of getting people going and building deep. So we want to practice that, practice drilling, rehearse that. No matter where you're at in the company, start practicing that. Get comfortable with getting people off to a great start, and build your business. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, and we'll be talking to you real soon, because we'll put some stuff in place, get some competition going, get a strong culture going on our team, so that we can dominate, put ourselves in a position to dominate MyEcon. All right, y'all have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon.